Okay. Okay, Harav, we're ready for you.
Okay, so it's completely a different thing from what we learned up to now. This sixth chapter is actually originally is not part of Pirkei Avot. Interesting. It starts with the introduction. Shanu Chachamim b'lshon HaMishnah. The sages taught this in the language of the Mishnah. Interesting introduction, because it's not really part of the Mishnah. So therefore, it is something that, a text that was not originally part of the Mishnayot, but they say it came at a later stage to put it into the continuation to Pirkei Avot. And the whole style and the subject, the focus is different. In Pirkei Avot, actually, it was really to try and כן, שלום ערב טוב. אז יהיה בסדר, לא יודע, אבל אני עכשיו נמצא בזום. מחר בבוקר לומדים? אם ירצה השם. אתם למדתם היום? יופי, יופי. אם ירצה השם. Yeah. People want to learn, what can I do? So, as I said, as I understand, the Pirkei Avot was the aim rather to work on the midot, on the personal qualities of the person. And this was to, obviously, talking about learning as well, but this chapter, chapter 6, it concentrates strongly on the Torah study. Obviously, to study, it touches with all kinds of other things, but this is, and the Lashon and the language is completely different, as we will see. And this is why it starts, Shanu Chachamim b'lshon HaMishnah. So the sages taught in the language of the Mishnah, which means it wasn't really part of the Mishnah. It wasn't the Mishnah, but it was added into the Mishnah. And why is it, seems to be everybody mentions that it was like people, they brought it in because they used to learn or say it, learning on Shabbat, Pirkei Avot, as you know, they are between Pesach and Sukkot. People learn Shabbat afternoon. So we brought it in. So my impression that it became popular, and then it became popular to bring it in into the text of the Mishnah. And it says, Baruch shebachar ba'em u'b'mishnatam, using it that to bless them, to bless the Chachamim who are teaching these things here, and in what they are teaching us. There is a long introduction. I didn't manage even to get into it. There is the English, I don't know if you ever came across. The Pirkei Avot, I use it very much in our learning before of Rabbi Bunim. This is the English ethics from Sinai, Rabbi Irving Bunim. It's got a long introduction. So we will try to learn the text for them. I use it because this is the only text which I have an English translation. Oh, yeah. It starts with Rabbi Meir, what Rabbi Meir says. There is a very high degree in learning and in practicing mitzvot. It's called lishma, for one's sake. There is shelo lishma, which means you can practice a mitzvah because you think it is a good thing to do. There is a reward. There is some ulterior motive, which is good, but this is not pure. Lishma means that a person does learn or practice a mitzvah for its pure merit. This is called lishma. As I said, the Chazal said, of course, you can't expect everybody to come to this high degree that you learn for the sake of learning. Some learn because they like the knowledge, something because there is a reward, something because it's a good thing to do. But Lishma means that you do it for own sake, not because any ulterior things, which nothing wrong with that, but this is not the highest degree. The Gemara says that a person should do a mitzvah even shelo lishma. It doesn't negate if a person observe a mitzvah because it's got some interest. It's also acceptable. Why? Because the Gemara says, "Mitoch shelo lishma ba lishma." If a person starts to do things for any reason they are, eventually, if he does it, it will come to become a pure thing as well. But here the Mishnah is really talking about Rabbi Meir. He says, what is the value of study Lishma for its own sake? That זוכה לדברים הרבה. If a person does reach this high degree, that he studies, occupies himself with the study of Torah for its own sake, he will merit a lot of things. And then it brings a lot, all list. What are these things that come with this kind of learning? The first one, he says, there are many, many things which we'll see, but he starts detailing beside things which are, yes, when you learn, there is a reward for that.
Sorry, Harav, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have had messages from somebody else that we're finding it very soft. Your voice is very soft. Sorry, by a show of hands, is anybody else having this problem? Right?
So
Anybody else?
Can it be in my computer?
It can be. Beulah, Haley, Reuven?
No, my thing is
Too soft.
100%. I can't make it.
I can hear fine.
I can hear fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Araf.
I'm a little hoarse, but I don't think that I can increase the volume.
Okay.
It's fine, River.
Don't worry.
Some people can hear you better than
Fairly,
others.
is Fairly there?
Yes, Freddy, she comes and asks our expert.
Hello, where's Fairly?
How can I?
Hi, Fairly. Fairly, some people are finding it a little bit soft. Can you make the volume a bit louder on that side?
Give it the maximum.
No, this one is so you can hear.
Okay. All right, we'll try again.
There.
Can you increase your volume on your computer?
Mine's okay. Felicia's yours better now?
What?
Maybe, Harab, maybe if you speak straight towards the speaker, I'll hear better. I'm having a problem with my speakers, and I've got it on full volume, and I'm struggling to hear you. That might just be me, but if
No,
you'll just
Sam
raise
also
the
just,
volume.
Sam also,
Sam
he said to me, make it louder, and I can't make it any louder.
Right,
I can't voice. This is my unless I start. Oh, so,
I'm pleased you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Talk like a politician.
Maybe
Okay, try it again, Arav.
yeah, we'll try.
Try Abba.
Is it better now? Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you? Yeah, I think so.
For the rest of the people, I do not know. Oh, yeah, their thumbs up. Better, that's what they said. Okay, Abba. We changed the.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So actually, I put my hearing aid. I thought to hear you, but I see the problem is that you don't hear me. I can send you some hearing aid if you need.
A lot of us have got them already.
Okay, so as I said, what the Mishnah is trying to say, דברים הרבה, there are a lot of merits which are not even written here, as we see them, those that are written. But they are, so number one, although that is talking about the highest degree of study, if it's a Torah Lishma, if a person learns Torah for his own sake, it's not because he wants, even he doesn't learn because he needs to know. He knows already the occupation in Torah study itself for the sake of study is highest degree, for which we'll see there are certain results of it. So first of all, he says he will get, there are a lot of merits, which I said reward, but this doesn't mean to say to discourage any person that if he can't get the highest degree, that he should not. He should learn, even if he's got any motives. Maybe he likes the intellectual exercise, maybe whatever. This is called shelo lishma, not for its own sake. Nevertheless, our Rebbe say that a person should do even shelo lishma, mitoch shelo lishma, ba lishma. The aim at the end that a person will study, occupy himself in study of Torah for his own sake. Now he lists what are benefits. לא עוד, אלא שכולו העולם כולו כדאי לו. For such a person who studies Torah Lishma, the entire world is worthwhile because of him. Hashem says it's worthwhile to create the whole world only for one person, for this ideal person that he studies Lishma. Nikra Rea is called a friend. A friend to whom? A friend to Hashem. He is like, comes to a high degree of connection with God, like being God's friend. Ahuv. He is loved by God, or beloved by God, Ahuv. He is Ohev et HaMakom. The study of Torah, obviously, as I said, connects the person so much. It creates a very strong connection becomes not only intellectual, but like emotional love. He becomes a friend, a love of God, and beloved of God. Also, אוהב את הבריות. He loves people. By learning, he puts aside any selfish things and creates a love of people, mankind. משמח את המקום. God is very happy with him. And משמח את הבריות. People, he brings joy to people. In other words, his personality is a person that is because what the way that I understand that the Torah teaches a person to be the ideal person, then people are they happy to be in his presence. They're happy to be his friends. So talking about he brings joy to Hashem and to joy to people. מלבשתו ענווה ויראה. He's like the Torah will close him, make him like wear humility and reverence. He will revere because the Torah, when you study Torah for the sake of learning, it's not for you doing because to be called a Talmid Chochem or to be a rabbi. You will study Torah for your own sake. This means that you put yourself in a degree of humility and not that you do it because you respect, honor. You become a person, humble person. And humility also causes to be revered, that people revere you. ומכשירתו להיות צדיק. Now this is interesting, talking about this prepares him to be a tzaddik, righteous. And he brings here four things that a person will be righteous, chassid, pious, yashar, upright, ונאמן, and faithful. Well, tzaddik means he does, obviously, what has to be done according to the law, straight, everything without exception. Chassid, it goes a step further. He does more than even the law requires. This is what, we are not talking about Chassid, what we talk today, Chassidim. Here we are talking about Chassid in the term of Chazal, of our rabbis, means that he does what he calls not just the din, the law, but lifnim meshurat adin. He does more than the law requires. He goes out of his way to do. Higher degree than the tzaddik. Yashar. Yashar, he doesn't look for any ways how to go around things. Strictly, is strict, straight, very honest. ונאמן, and then he is being people have got confidence in him, they trust him. He's a trustworthy person. מרחתו מן החטא. It helps him to put him away far from a sin, ומקרבתו לידי זכות. It brings him to, again, chet means a sin which is a negative things. He doesn't sin, he doesn't do anything which are negative. But not only that, מרכבתו לידי זכות, in a positive way, it brings him near to virtue. Like we have mitzvot לא תעשה, negative, and we've got positive. So likewise, in highest degree, there is a person, even if it's not not only that he does not break a Torah law, but he does things absolutely strict, but he just do what is right and required. Chassid is looking to do much more than the law requires him. He goes out of his way to do things. This is a Chassid. And if he does this, it helps him to put far away sin. In other words, the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, does not have an effect on such a person. It's like he destroyed a Yetzer Hara. He does only good. There is no attraction for him to do anything but good. ונהנים ממנו עצה ותושייה. People enjoy from him the benefit of counsel and sound advice. Because such a person, if he gives you advice, he will not have anything which is not for the good of the person that counsels him. He not said, I have. Usually, obviously, persons got all different cheshboines, all different considerations, which may not be completely pure. Maybe I'll give a good advice that the person will appreciate what I give. He will be grateful to me. But not only that, he gets, so to speak, from God the ability to give a good advice. And this is why you find many times people go to a tzaddik to consult him on something that he can see things different that the person himself doesn't see. So it is.
Rav, you got 2 minutes left.
You can consult. All right. So we'll finish as much as we can. Bina and Gvura. As it's written, Li Eitza v'Tushia, Ani Bina. So there is the posuk. So all these things are, we'll see also, it gives him a standing in the community and so on. But all this he does only for pure thing, and he gets a reward. It's like a present from God, a reward for occupying himself in Torah study without any ulterior motive. I remember Chazon Ish, when he died, one of the rabbis was eulogizing him. He actually read this Mishnah, which fitted so much the Chazon Ish. He was known that he was like a person that studied for his own study and had so much. He was beloved by everybody and all the other things which come with it. So we will stop with this at the moment. We'll continue in Mirza Hashem next week, next Tuesday. In the meantime, let us hope that we hear good news from Eretz Israel. We need to pray. Things are every day to hear that you've got 2, 3 soldiers almost every day are killed in this war. Hashem, we ask him, pray to Hashem to look after them and to watch them. So
Amen.
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 Thank you, Hannah. Thank you.
Yes, Hashem. Yeah.
I wish you a good week and
Yeah,
all
guys.
the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harav.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, good night.
Good
Have a
night.
good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna go off now.